Go ahead and call our meeting to order. It's Tuesday, August 2nd, 2022. It is now 6:30 p.m. Going to have Colton Simpson give invocation if everyone could stand.
Dear Heavenly Father, we are so thankful for this day and the beauty of it. And Lord, I just ask that you bless this county, bless our country, and keep us mindful of what your will might be. Lord, I pray for the court this evening and give them wisdom and guidance. And Lord, keep us all healthy. And let us
allegiance to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Y'all may be seated. That's a little late. Jen, if I can have you call roll.
Magistrate Humphrey.
Present.
Magistrate Coldiron.
Present.
Magistrate Riley.
Present.
Judge Chuck Dills.
Present. Moving down to item 5, approval of regular meeting minutes of July 19th, 2022.
Having read the meeting minutes of July 19th, 2022, I make a motion we approve as presented. I will second.
I have a motion made by Magistrate Codar and a second by Magistrate Riley. All in favor by saying aye.
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 It appears all in favor. Motion carries. Moving down to fiscal matters, item A is approval of claims on the ARPA fund, general fund, road fund, jail fund, along with all transfers presented dated August 2nd, 2022.
I make a motion this evening to approve the claims presented against the ARPA fund, general fund, road fund, along with the jail fund, with the transfers presented, also dated August 2nd, 2002.
I'll second.
I have a motion made by Magistrate Riley, a second by Magistrate Humphrey. All in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
It appears all in favor. Motion carries. There before you is the sent by George Moore from the North Kentucky Health Department.
Sorry, I'm looking for the page in our packet.
Should be towards the front. They're asking for no change. Tax rate making it 2.70 cents per 100 assessed value. Same as.
I'll make a motion to approve the Grant County Local Board of Health tax rate for the year 2022 as presented.
I second.
I have a motion made by Magistrate Humphrey, a second by Magistrate Codar. All in favor by saying aye.
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 Appears all in favor. Motion carries. Also in front of you, you have from the Grant County Sheriff Brian Maines, his 2021 tax settlement that was prepared by Monty Leap. And this is the preparation prepared for the fiscal court.
I make a motion that we accept the 2021 tax settlement as prepared by Monty Lee for the Grant County Sheriff's Department.
I will second.
I have a motion made by Magistrate Codar, a second by Magistrate Riley. All in favor by saying aye.
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 Appears all in favor. Motion carries. Moving down to Road Department, we appoint Damian Ingalls. Damon had worked for us before. Actually, he's a very good employee. Went in as an over-road truck driver, decided that he wanted to come back to work at the road department.
I make a motion to reappoint Damian Ingalls. I know I did not probably pronounce his last name correctly. Is it? Okay. To the Grant County Road Department as a laborer, retroactive July 25th of 2022.
I second.
Have a motion made by Magistrate Riley, a second by Magistrate Kodar. All in favor by saying aye.
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 Appears all in favor, motion carries. I'm glad to have Damian back. He, like I said, he's a good employee. Moving down to item E, approval to appoint John Gad for the animal shelter labor retroactive July 27th, 2022.
I make a motion to appoint John Gadd for the animal shelter laborer retroactive to July the 27th, 2022.
I will second.
Have a motion made by Magistrate Kodar, second by Magistrate Riley. All in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
Appears all in favor, motion carries, and that is a part-time position on that position. Moving down to item F, Brian, if I could have you come up to the podium and explain on this next motion we're asking the court to make.
Yes, so as everybody knows, Eastern Kentucky had a lot of devastation. One of the most impacted areas was Letcher County. And I think in that region alone, they lost around 7 Dodge Chargers that were still pretty decent, but we were going to surplus and sell in the auction. They've just been kind of sitting in the back and used for pool cars from time to time. And I just figured with, as blessed as we've been able to purchase new vehicles, and we still have 2 extra vehicles on top of those 2. I spoke with Judge Dills, and we decided to get them cleaned up and take them down to Letcher County and let them get some use out of them to get them back on patrol. So yesterday, I got the vehicles, took them up to Dry Ridge Auto Parts. They serviced them, got them prepared. Dry Ridge Detailing cleaned the outside, and talked to Complete Towing today. They're actually going to take them down there. I'm going to follow them down, but they're going to haul them down there for us for nothing. They're going to donate their driver and their rollback. So help them out in any way we can.
Well, the biggest dilemma is with any vehicles right now, you can't even get them.
Right.
So, I mean, that's all they're going to be able to accept is agencies.
Even if the insurance company said today, yeah, you can have 7 new cruisers, they're looking at months and months before they can get the vehicles and the equipment and then get them put together and on the road. So they're in dire need right now.
Well, I appreciate you coming forward asking to do that, and it's a great gesture to help our fellow counties out. And as you said, we've been fortunate that we haven't gone through the devastation that Western Kentucky's experienced the last several months. Eastern Kentucky is now experiencing with the floods. So anything we can do to help them out. Just to mention, Tabitha Clemens has already been down one. Wayland is down there now till tomorrow night as emergency management assistant and help with the surrounding counties of Letchert.
And Tabitha, with Tabitha's collections next door, we were able to stuff those cruisers today full of, I think, almost 100-gallon jugs of water, 5 cases of water, and I don't know how many jugs of Clorox bleach we stuffed in these cruisers. So we're taking all those supplies down tomorrow, along with some dehumidifiers and some other things.
And the county clerk there in Letcher County is the one that makes the birdhouses out of license plates that's sold at all 120 counties, and it's a fundraiser that's done with the county clerk's office with their association. And she has been hauling those birdhouses back, thousands of them, to clean them up. So she's actually doing it down at the Grant County Park in the old kitchen area that we're getting ready to renovate for a venue. So she's going to be doing that cleaning of these birdhouses there.
The need is just overwhelming. It is hard to fathom what has happened in the Commonwealth within the less than 6 months, 6 to 9 months with Western Kentucky, and then now this, like with the floodings and things of that nature. It's just, I always think when you're in a position and you have, something available to give, it is I mean, it just makes sense to do that, because if we were in that situation,
They
we
would do
would
the
pray and
same.
hope that others would help us.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Brian. So with that being said, I need a motion to declare to donate to Letcher County Sheriff due to County.
I make a motion. Excuse me. I make a motion to declare surplus from the Grant County Sheriff's Office on the cruisers to be sent to Letcher County.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, motion made by Magistrate Coldar and second by Magistrate Humphrey. All in favor by saying aye.
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 Appears all in favor, motion carries. And I'll give the titles to Brian to take down tomorrow to transfer over, and Tabitha's going to be with him, so, and she's going to be with the county clerk in Letcher County to get them transferred over to him. Then Colton will notify KCO tomorrow, take them off her insurance. Moving down to item G, motion to approve the agreement with Kentucky Transportation in Grant County for a flex fund. And that came in, that was another reason that the agenda went back out again today as an add-on. We just received that today. And that's going to be the paving of Huff Road, the complete paving of it, and then the remaining portion of Rainbow Drive.
I make a motion to approve the agreement presented this evening from the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet in Grant County for flex funds to be spent on the following roads.
I second.
Have a motion made by Magistrate Riley, second by Magistrate Codarn. All in favor by saying aye.
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 Appears all in favor, motion carries. Doesn't appear item 7, old business. Doesn't appear we have anything new business to bring before the court. Moving down, you have in road super building inspector's report. This building inspector received the, I guess it was last week, wasn't it, Jenna, the new printer, so that now people can electronically send in the blueprints and they can print them there in the office. So,
That's great.
moving down to jailer's report, you all have in front of you the statement from the canteen account that's done annually. Just have an acknowledgement that it's received. Moving down to sheriff's report. Anything you want to add? I know Brian had dropped off.
990 calls for the month of July. I kind of laid it out a little bit different for you all so you can see the monthly.
I love it.
Yeah, I figured you all would like that better. Sorry, Roger, I couldn't get my paper airplane folded tight enough to fly down to you. Y'all have any questions on that?
Looks like it's been busy.
Oh, and just to add, the 2 new hires that y'all approved, we have 2 that were selected out of 12 applications. We done testing, 8 out of 12 showed up, 4 passed. We done oral interviews, narrowed it down to 2. Both of them have been through and passed phase 1 testing. We're hoping to get the PHQ results back tomorrow so that we can get them scheduled for phase 2 and hopefully get them in the academy by October. There's, I think, about 11 spots open in October as of today. So we're hoping to get one of those 11 spots.
And for the general population's awareness, once those two are hired, what will that take your roster to?
In patrol, that will take it up to 7 or 16 on the road. Yeah, 16 patrol deputies. He's in field training right now. So we're looking at probably about another 5-6 weeks of field training, and then he'll be out on his own.
I didn't realize he had joined.
Yes, he did.
That's nice.
We were fortunate enough to get him from up north.
Okay, well, thank you. Moving down to the judge's report, I'll just touch base on some of the activities going on at the Grant County Park. Tony and George is down there setting the concrete basings for the exercise equipment to get it set. They're working on it. Also at the Mullins Field, getting close to finishing up the storage building / concession stand. I think all left is hang some cabinets and the microwave to be put in there for the concession stand, and just some trim work to be done on the building. So it's coming along. Road department, I speak to Steve every day. As you know, everything was recovered that was stolen, the skid loader, the trailer, and we have the truck. The truck was the only thing that was damaged, and it's going into the body shop on Monday to be fixed. They were waiting on getting the rest of the parts in. So that we were real fortunate getting it, because we were sort of in the same shape. The insurance company had already sent the check for the trailer and was getting ready to send the check for the skid loader, but it was going to be 6 months before we could ever get a replacement skid loader. So thank goodness they were recovered. They weren't damaged. As far as road work going, they've been out on Cash Drive today. There were some major repairs on the end that hadn't been paved yet. For the paving of back so our school bus can make a turnaround. So it's not having to turn around midways on that road, and it'd be a whole lot safer and easier on the bus driver. They're out doing mowing, cutting brush, and so on. I'm not receiving really too many calls. I'll get a pothole call every now and then, and drainage issue, or cleaning right away, and they've been right on it as soon as I get a hold of them. So with that being said, I'll move down to magistrates. Roger, anything you want to report on it tonight?
No, sir, nothing to report.
Shauna?
I'd just like to briefly go over the Kentucky District 6 update on the highway plan from the ad district in northern Kentucky. They have set aside some funds and put in the new 2022 highway plan for design funds. They've requested it for this project, and they anticipate hiring the consultants hopefully in November. But this is a section running from US 25 from Kentucky 1994, which would be your Sherman Mount Zion Road area, to Kentucky 491 in Crittenden North. They're going to be looking at a design and see what we can do to improve that corridor there. Most of the other projects they have going is on I-75, except they also are trying to address some safety, low-cost safety improvements on US 25. Been no update on the status of those projects. Most of the others are just relative to I-75. Also, looking over our road report, we're still picking up a lot of damage, well, not damage, junk stuff. Furniture, mattresses, headboards. We had on Shady Lane a load of drywall that was had to be picked up by our road crew, and they had 27 tires, couches, but there's just a lot of garbage being put out on the roadsides, and it's taking the time away from the road department to pick up all of these items. And in addition, we have had a spur again on road signs being taken. I think everything on Dry Mount Zion Road is gone, except for about 1 or 2 signs. So we're in the process of trying to get those back up, but they're costly to have printed, costly to put back up when you're putting them back up 3 and 4 and 5 times a year. And it's very detrimental to like your postal service. You know, we've discussed it before. you know, when you've got just your postal service, your FedEx, your UPS, if the signs aren't there, it's hard for the people to get the items to where they want to go. So we'd really appreciate any help we can of alleviating this matter. Other than that, I think that's it.
Okay, thanks, Shauna. Jacqueline?
Nothing specific. I had a question. Is there a ribbon cutting ceremony for the Grant County Park for the process improvements that have happened? So I wanted to clear improvements and things that have happened, the equipment, the resurfacing. I just didn't know any more about it.
Yeah, I think it's the equipment that they're doing the ribbon cutting on.
Okay,
The new
not the
equipment
heritage
that they're-
chair, but trail, but the,
Yes, the exercise equipment.
I'll pull it up here.
I think it was
The
at
ribbon?
10 a.m.
Yeah, 10 a.m. on August 11th.
So that's a Thursday, right? I just wanted to clarify that.
And hopefully, like I said, they were pouring concrete today, or mixing the concrete to pour the footings for the equipment to set on.
Nothing more specific than what my peers have already covered. I think we are in the thick and heaviness of, you know, addressing these roads and the brush and the numerous dumping sites. That's what we're going to call that.
Dumping sites, yeah.
Okay,
Also, did you have any numbers on the jail? Did he give you any?
he's give you all the,
Commissary.
He did give us,
well, yeah, but the link to the jails, I didn't get the numbers. Can you look on Jail Tracker you have the Jail Tracker link?
I've not been successful in getting that to work.
I have not either.
Because I know, Roger, can you check and see?
I mean, we have in jail?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on just a second here.
I don't even think it.
Well, the reason why is it
County
varies
versus
every
state.
day. So whatever
Yes.
you give today, it may have been 10 less,
Sure.
10 more the day before.
I was just wanting to get a general total or average of what we're seeing in county inmates is what I would like to.
I don't think it just.
It does not.
189, I do not have the breakdown, how many are county and some are state or whatever. I do not have that breakdown, but we have 189. The highest I've seen it in the past month has been like 203. We're down to 189 now.
Okay.
I noticed on the sheriff's office, the arrests are 69. I don't know what that turnover is relative to going into the detention center.
Well, they went in, they went out too. So,
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's
As
really
far as
hard
the
to.
in and outs and
to
bonding
do-
out. and-
Yes. Yeah. So I was,
And you all have in your packet the coroner's report.
yes.
You all looked at it. Moving down to item 10, we have citizens address. Anyone out in the audience have anything to bring before the court? Yes, Dave?
On our officers, new hires, have we given any more thought about a promissory award note, like a 2-year responsibility award, or 3 years, or 3 years? We're gonna hold them all to 3 years.
Now, the one's Academy certified. The contract wouldn't apply to anyone Academy certified.
That only applies to people we send through basic training. So the 2 new hires will be covered. And the other thing, you talked about highway, Shauna.
Mm-hmm.
I sent an email to, six districts. Going to Florence and back, it's like driving on an obstacle course. The repair work, I asked him, I said, is that an OJT, for road repair that you're using? Because the asphalt isn't even with the, highway.
Did you get a response?
No, I never got a response other than they read the email, and that's been over 2 months ago, but I did notice whether they
Yeah, I was up through there the other day, and it's the patchwork they're doing.
Well, that's what I told them.
Yeah,
You know, and the amount of extra asphalt that they're wasting, by making it so far up, I don't know if they're waiting for the trucks to heat it down. But, I mean, it's really rough on the vehicle, shakes you.
yeah.
But I never got, but if you talk to the highway department, you might ask them what they're doing, because
I was trying to check the report I have relative to Boone County to see if there was anything in that.
Well, they're
But I-
getting ready to repave it. That's
Yes,
what they've
and
done.
I'm sure that's probably the.
Yeah,
what they're
they
doing.
went in and done
Repair.
patchwork, and it's mainly across the middle lanes going into the left and right lanes too. And they'll come in and mill it and repave it, but until then, it's rough.
they're not gonna re-asphalt the whole thing. I don't think so. I think they're just putting the patches in and that's it.
I think that they're,
That's concrete. I mean, they haven't done anything with it.
Are we talking like by Richwood, Mount Zion?
Yeah. yeah, it's actually,
It's all the way out almost across.
yeah.
Contact there that I could, I'll check the highway plan, see what they've got going for the 2022, to see if the resurfacings are on that, because usually they're pretty much detailed on that. And then I've got another contact that I can get with you on. Okay?
Anyone else?
Our best guess is somebody's got them hanging in Florence.
Or bedrooms or garages?
Yeah.
Yeah, in our district, we reported last week at the road department meeting, probably 12 more signs just in the Corinth, Berry area. And then on top of it, it takes us a bit to get them because the material shortage on getting them even made, like manufactured.
Have we ever thought of theft-proof bolt systems, screw and bolt systems?
They break them off. See, we're going to a plastic type sign, it's a little cheaper.
And each time they get reinstalled, they try to transparently install them as high as possible.
Yeah.
Make sure the stuff's cut back so that visibility looks good, because if someone goes by and they see you in the truck, in the back on the tailgate or the hood of the vehicle to get the sign. And we've had some luck reinstalling them high and they're not being stolen again or as frequently, but
It'd be nice to booby trap them.
Yeah.
we're working on that.
Yeah.
In addition to that, not only are they stealing them, there's some inappropriate graffiti going along on a lot of them, around the Dry Ridge, Mount Zion Road area, toward the Sherman Mount Zion end.
Headed to your house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, anyone else? If not, I'll just remind everyone, our next meeting's Tuesday, August 16th, 2022, 6:30 PM, and it's going to be by Zoom. I need a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn. I will second.
I have a motion made by Magistrate Kolar and a second by Magistrate Riley. All in favor by saying aye.
Aye.
All right.
Appears all in favor. We're now adjourned. Thank you all for coming out tonight.